Good morning, everybody. This is Missy Evans with Missy Evans Crafty Creations. And I was going to show you some things today. I'm going to back this tray that I made. Let me show you. Done this in gold. This was a gold mica powders. I'll show you what those look like. Here's what it looked like. And it's a marbling gold. I've got it in silver too, and I ordered those from Temu. Also, sorry, my camera. It's crazy. But I'm going to back this. This is two-sided tray. This is the other side of the tray. This is the first time me ever pouring anything in a tray. And I had several colors, but as you can tell, a lot of them did kind of mingle and muddy. And still made its own, but I mean, it's very pretty. But this one, something you don't see very often is people using oranges. And that's somebody I know is one of their favorite color. So I've picked 4 different oranges to top this board because it still has this little lip. So what I'm going to use orange mica powders, and I'm going to use this orange pearl from Jen Crafts, and then I have neon orange from Crafter's Closet, and then I'm going to use an orange alcohol ink, which I've never used before. I'm going to bring it. I gotta get a pen to open that. Get a pen. Please excuse my cough if I do have one. I've been battling the cold for too long. I just can't get over it between the hot. Being cold one day and hot the next. It's actually really cold right now where we're at. Well, there we go. Oh, squirted all over me. Okay. You know, I didn't shake it. Gotta shake it. We gotta get that off that glove. Okay. And these alcohol inks, I got these from Temu. It says alcohol ink. But I tried using it in some UV jewelry and it bubbled up. So I don't think they're true alcohol inks. I've never used true alcohol inks, so I don't know. But, okay. Well, this one looks like an alcohol ink. Okay, 4 drops. And that one looks kind of transparent. It's very transparent. Oh, my resin is heating up. I actually did put it in some warm water where it was so cold. here. Oh gosh, I got bubbles. Bubbles. Let's get a little bit in this. This is the Jen Crafts Pearl. This was an actual pouring paint, but that really looks like just the mica powders. Sure does. Okay. Here's the orange mica. Oh no. Got a lot of loose mica up here at the top. I didn't do any Cyber Monday shopping. I see my camera has slipped. Hang on. Just 1 second. Oh. Oh. Pull this down some more. This is really hard to get this camera set up. Mine anyways. Okay, now I'm going to try the neon. I'm going to open this bottle. See the paper. Now when you're mixing two pigments from like these Bottles Crafts, I do know that you're not supposed to use that much because they're, you know, made with water. It's quite thick. I know you don't really need a whole lot because it can actually damage the piece. I think that's going to be quite enough. Looks awful stringy. Give it a good shake. Very small amount. Very small amount. Make sure it's well stirred. I'll go back to the mica powder. It likes to, if you don't have the mica stirred real well, they will spider out and get around to other colors. It floats to the top, and it can really make a piece go bad for just a little bit of mica that wasn't mixed in thoroughly. I'm going to have to quit mixing. My cups are getting warm. I'm out of time. It's not a whole lot of working time with this resin. If you put it in the water to warm it, to get rid of your air bubbles, Better be using it fast. But the way I'm going to pour this on this tray, I'm going to do like a dirty pour, like you would do in paint pouring. I'm just going to be layering the colors in the cup. And I do have right here some clear that I'm going to put some of this white alcohol ink in it. There was 2 bottles in the kit. I don't know if they're the same. They look totally the same. They don't say anything any different. I was really hoping one of them was going to be a sinker, but I don't know. So I want to mix it up in this and see how thick it is. I gotta open this one. Okay, got that one. Put the lid back on it and shake it well. That's one thing about, I've listened for the little marble. Most alcohol inks will have a little marble in there. Not a little marble, like a little bead, steel bead, to help mix them up. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. I put 4 drops of this white in here. Let's see what it looks like. There's no shimmer to it. Let's see if I can get a little bit more in there. It's kind of transparent. It's a whole lot transparent, actually. Put 5 more drops. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. Now we'll start layering these. I'm going to start with, oops, I'm not going to use this silicone cup. Actually, I'm going to use this cup. I saved these from dips that you get with your potato chips. These are really good to use. But I'm tilting the cup to the side because I'm going to do the white or that white. That was that yellow. The other. A little more white. Zoe, shh. Sorry about that. If I waited till everything was going to be completely quiet, I would never be able to video. Anybody else deal with that? Everybody's back to work. Grandkids are back in school. Okay. There's all of that one. Actually, I'm going to set this cup down. Okay, all of that. I'm going to stop right there and start pouring. I'll set that in that cup. I'm going to start pouring this. I'm going to start pouring from the corner. Okay. Now, I'm doing the singles. I want this piece to have some definition and depth. I don't want it to be all just one solid color orange. I know what would have been really cool in this if I would have had some orange flakes, which I've never seen any. Orange, anyway. I'm using like one color, but using it in different mediums. I learned this from RK3 Designs, Stone Coat Countertops. Mixed Media Girl. Stringy. And if you've never watched their videos, the Stone Coat Countertops are excellent in making the countertops with epoxy resin. That's how I even found resin. I was working in construction. I seen resin countertops for kitchens. It's absolutely beautiful. RK3 Designs does it also. They're in partners with the Stone Coat Countertops, along with Artist to Death. And if you haven't watched Artist to Death either, I strongly suggest you do. They're amazing artists. She does amazing things. Her husband does amazing things. Same as RK3 Designs. Her and her husband is the team. They got a great channel. Many, many videos. Shows you so many different ways to use resin and other things in the resin to create the looks you need for countertops. In which I'm just trying to Now I'll get it imploded into this. Now, I have just a little bit of this white left. Too much of a glob there. And this is getting pretty thick, so I don't have a heat gun, so I'm gonna have to go get my blow dryer just so I can get this to move enough to fill in all these holes and break the surface tension, because I don't want to break too much of this collar up. Okay, I'm getting my blow dryer. Sorry about that. Getting cord. Oops. Let's get that back on. That wasn't good. Okay. I'm trying to readjust my camera. I am so sorry. Okay. Like I said, I'm just going to try to get this heated enough to where it'll move together. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this little spatula first. I'm going to get me a stick and run this out to the edge. I know my arm is probably in the way of some, and some you might not be able to see all the way. I'm sorry I don't have a whole lot of space. And I love how I can still see the gold under a lot of this. It's pretty cool. Just breaking the surface tension here in places where the resin is not touched. As soon as I get all these, I will torch to get rid of any air bubbles. You have to get rid of the air bubbles. Uh-oh, my light. Let's quit. Let's see. Sorry for the noise. There. I don't know if y'all can see that rubber color in that. It's really pretty. Let me try to pick it up. Look at that. It is super pretty. Super, super pretty. Okay. Let me try to turn this on. Really wasn't a whole lot of air bubbles. Goodness. I do want to say the resin that I'm using. Let me get one bottle and show you. The J. Diction High Gloss. It's 1-to-1 ratio. You get part A, part B. It's measured to equal parts. So if you measure 30 grams of A, you got to measure 30 grams of B. And you mix it together for at least 3 minutes. It's good to measure or go ahead and stir a little bit longer if need be. If you still see strings going through the resin, then it's not mixed properly and you need to continue to stir. When you see it become clear, then it's mixed thoroughly. Let's see. I don't know if that's a... Try this one. I don't know if I've got a hair or... Oh, nope. It's just a string of mica. But this is really pretty how this has come out. And how it's... You can see the gold peeking through. And because the white is kind of puddled in these places, I'm going to take this and I'm going to start off the piece and just wiggle through it. Wiggled too hard right there. It opened completely up. Please close back. This is really, really thick. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to torch it one more time. Set that right there. Okay. And that's all for that tray. And I'll be able to show you when it's completely done. I'm going to try to lift it up one more time up to the camera. Turn it this way. It's really pretty. I really do like it. I hope he will. These trays can be used for so many things. I'm going to be making one for Christmas for Santa's cookies for my grandchildren. That'll be my next video. Okay, that's it. That's all for now for this. Thank you all. Hi, this is Missy again. I did want to talk about one thing with using resin. You should be wearing the proper PPE. Gloves, nitrile exam gloves for your hands. Resin can do some serious damage to your skin. A lot of people have not, that has got it on their bare skin. I've seen it's just horrible looking, and it has to be treated by a medical professional. Um, so use your gloves on your hands and goggles for your eyes. And you're supposed to wear a 3M mask, which I do not have a 3M mask right now, but I am in a well-ventilated area. I do have air moving. There's air, the recycled air is able to come in. Good air. I haven't personally had any problems as far as breathing or anything by using resin. Of course, I'm using small quantities, but still, it doesn't matter. You're using a small quantity or a large quantity. Take the proper precautions and protect yourself. Thank you all. Have a good day.